Okay, so if Muslims and Jews watching this, what
But
do you
my
want to say to
message,
them?
I won't talk much, but what I say is, if you never ever met the other side, and if you're a Jew and never talked to the Muslim, and if you're a Muslim and never talked to been with a Jew or an Israeli, my advice is at least give yourself a chance, reach out to the other on Facebook or whatever, on the peace pages or on Facebook groups and pages. You'll find many from the other side and talk to them, pick one and talk to him or her, and then after knowing and answer questions and ask your questions and feed your curiosity, then decide for yourself. Do not depend on what your government tells you. Do not depend on your education system tells you, because trust me, it's totally different. And once you know the other side, it will change your mind, and you can judge for yourself, and it can change a lot. It can make a difference.
I think there are a lot more similarities between the two of us than we actually believe, and I think that it is important as human beings to see each other first as human beings, and then as any religious, then as Muslims or Jewish people. And I think that once you start speaking to a Jewish person from a different country or from the same country, you realize that yes, your practices differ, yes, what you believe in differ, but there are a lot of similarities, because the three big monotheistic religions, which is Christianity, Judaism and Islam, flow from Abraham, and there are a lot of similarities which you'll be surprised about.
Yes, actually, when I was in school, they teach us like that. Jewish, they hate you and don't meet them. Don't speak with them and don't even have a relationship with them. I discovered other things. I discovered that they want to speak with us, they want to know us, and they will not harm us. We have some political issues, yes, but we don't have any differences or any problems else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything to Jews you want to say?
Yeah, hi to Yemen, come to Yemen.
Go for it. Go for the option to not afraid to meet the other side and to talk about it, even if you're not agree. In the Facebook, internet, conferences, stop believing the media, because the media is selling you crap. And that's it.
If you hear anything about, if you're a Jew, hear everything about Muslims or vice versa, search after it, ask people, ask and read and get knowledge, and never judge and never hate without any reason, or even with reason, never hate.
Sort of, even more than getting rid of your misconceptions, sort of challenge Islam and challenge Judaism to accept you. I think that the confrontationality, if that's a word, is not there, and to make yourself vulnerable, and to make them vulnerable is the first step.
Well, considering the committee I was in was hate speech, I would say that, I guess, try to combat it and try to remember that everyone is a human being at the end of the day. So being hurtful towards them, no matter what their background or religion is quite insane. So I think we can to move towards a positive, peaceful environment if we again look at ourselves, try to avoid hateful opinions and biased opinions, and try to be more open-minded. So that's what I would say.
I think you should not focus on differences. Obviously, well, that's the whole point of the conference is you have to focus. I think the whole point of the conference should be you should focus on what makes you similar to each other rather than what makes you different. And it's going to sound like, oh, of course, that's obvious, but a lot of times people can't get past the differences that they see as being too great to, be friends or to get along, which is simply untrue, because, you can do your own thing. Well, a Muslim can practice their religion, a Jew can practice theirs, and then they can still talk about baseball or soccer or anything and get along just fine.
Well, one message I would say is don't assume and don't just presume that you know everything about the other person and another culture before you have met people of that culture and religion, and try to look at things from another person's perspective as well and be respectable of their beliefs. And a lot of times we just we just generalize over populations and cultures, and like all Muslims are like this, all Jews are like that. And I think that's completely unfair, and we should be mindful of that.